you about. There you see him, 6'8", 350 pounds. Big Bubba Rogers. And Magnum, you've been around this man a great deal. And he is something. This 6'8", his agility is scary.
We know this man appeared from virtually nowhere on the wrestling scene back some 8-9 months ago. And the man has not been pushed by anybody I've seen yet. I haven't seen anybody that can go toe-to-toe with him. I haven't seen anybody that can go strength with him. I just don't know what you do with a competitor like Bubba Rogers.
I'll tell you, he made a believer out of me. I know he was Jim Cornette's bodyguard. I know he's done some mercenary work for J.J. Dillon. But he made a believer out of me the way he handled the one-man gang in that back alley brawl and took the heavyweight championship.
Well, you would have thought the one-man gang was somewhat indestructible until you put him up against a competitor like Big Bubba. I wouldn't even classify this as a handicap match. I would almost say that the man's in there having a workout. He's just demonstrating the awesome brute power of Big Bubba Rogers.
Oh. And David Price, even using the ropes as momentum, didn't even take Bubba. Look at that man.
He might as well have run into a brick wall as running to Bubba Rogers.
Big Bubba hammering away. This man is really awesome. His agility, standing drop kick.
If that doesn't denote an athlete, I don't know what does. A 350-pound man jumping 5 foot straight up in the air, connected with both feet. That is pretty awesome in itself.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know how you stop him. There's a headbutt. He is so agile. And now the big man going up on the top rope. That is not a disqualification.
No, and that's enough to cripple anybody right there.
I wonder if this young man, he made the tag. The tag was made. Bubba let him make the tag.
I mean, you got to realize, Jim Ross, these are two fair-sized individuals in there with them, and it's all they can do to hold their own, and there's two of them against one, and they're not doing very good.
I don't know, I think it could beat, sometimes you think it could beat 3 or 4 men.
Without a doubt.
Big Bubba Rogers, there's the tag. David Price back in there. Bubba Rogers. It's a butt kick. That is unbelievable agility.
See that, Magnum? When you say something, you say it good about me, boy. You don't forget the joke when you understand. You better know I'm number one. Don't you ever forget it. You say something, you say it right.
Well, those comments from Akbar. That was one of the most devastating slams in wrestling there. And there is the victor, and I mean decisive. I think he could have beaten 4 or 5 men tonight.
The winner in under 3 minutes, defeating both men, Devastation Incorporated's Big Bubba Rogers.